your bliss. A sturdy dwarf, a leather whip, she gives, you receive. Or have I misjudged you? Oh, you crave a performance. How decadent. It's Fionn you seek. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. Swishing. Truth is, Fionn's gone well missing. And they're through. You'll need coin and stamina in a... 2 flights up.
Elminster's library? People will get their thrills in the strangest of places.
I'm listening. Nisha, the client's a favourite of hers too. I doubt you'll be able to tear her away. But we are blessed to have a devil in residence at the moment. A temporary guest. But he asked that I send any potential clients his way. Everyone who's paid a visit looks quite changed by the experience. Indeed he did. Raphael. Exceedingly handsome, and with a voice that could make the foulest blasphemy seem the sweetest hymn.
Cabaret here featuring Roll the Despoiler. The highest kicks in Baldur's Gate guaranteed.
You can stare as much as you like.
Enjoy the fiddling. Throw a few coins our way.
Not that type of service down here, love. I've got a husband. And you ain't my type. Yeah, I've heard it all before, pudding.
Now, what can Hoots do for you, forget it. My new brew could drop you in the wink of a spectator. You got it. But the new hoop, pleasure. Looking for... forget it. Could beef you up. Sharpen your tongue. First one's on the air. Have a look. All set on. Press your belly to the bar, chum. Charesse, get the attention you want. My business is slinging tankards, not hoarding seat. Try Hoots Hooch. Cuts real deep. Pleasure.
Damn, Hoots.
I'll
take it however... Oh, you've put me out of pocket. He rented a room upstairs in the hope that you'd drop by. Kirill, take your time. Go see
Patron confuses me for a member of staff.
I'd probably break his nose. Good.
Finest fish caught this morning. What'll it be? Come back soon.
We need at least a double.
How about the flop house?
I found so bloody ages we spent hiking from Murren, and they won't let us in the city proper. Bollocks. We're adventurous, damn it. Oh, yeah?
Come to Baldur's Gate?
It's not even any god.
But I wouldn't dare guess at them.
Sir. Oh, apologies. Thought you were someone. How of be? It is you. Most definitely the landlord. Sir Fion. Not seen her for a 10-day. Missing? Oh, you don't suppose the murderer who's on the loose got hold of her?
Nothing happens until he's found.
Word to the wise. Give that ill-mated temple a wide berth. Rude buggers. Let me show you. Pleasure do.
Confuses me.
This place is real shabby. But at least folk don't look at you. Pleasure doing.
This behind. Part of me will miss it.
I will not. It is our
Well,
chance
hello.
to start over. And I will gladly do so.
We should go. I do not want to face the Master if we're late for his Black Mass.
Soon, sister. I only need one more mark.
We have enough for the Master. No more are needed.
It's not for the master, it's for me. I spent 100 years eating rats and dogs, but soon I'll be able to feast. I want someone there, ready for me. And once the Mass is done and our Lord grants us freedom, I can celebrate by drinking them dry.
Cazador promised you your freedom, and you believed him? Ha! You were never burdened with intelligence, Petras. But your load seems especially light these days.
Astarion! It cannot be.
Oh, that's no way to welcome back a brother, Dahl. Didn't you miss me?
Why would you come back? You got out. You were free. You can't mean that.
He's playing mind games. He can't raise a hand to the Master, let alone kill him.
You have no idea what I can do. Where is he hiding? Tell me!
Brother! Please!
You heard them. Tell me what I need to know. Now!
The Master is preparing the Black Mass. Beneath his palace, there's a defiled chapel. It was hidden there the entire time, hidden from us all.
I'm going to stop Cazador.
What the hell's happened to you, Astarion? What are you?
I'm more than what I was. And I'm not afraid of anything anymore. The sun can't harm me. Cazador can't compel me. I'm the only person who can stop him. Now go, before I change my mind about roasting you, brother.
This isn't over, Astarion.
Poor fools. They actually think Cazador will save them. You sound surprised. I am capable of doing the right thing from time to time. They're no threat to us. And they have no choice but to do Cazador's bidding. I pity them. Worst of all, they don't know their fate's already set. They're doomed. The only question is whether their lives will be sacrificed to a monster like Cazador, or serve a greater purpose. 7 sigils on 7 spawn. And Cazador has the other 6. We have to face him and take that power for ourselves. Trust me, I'd rather slaughter someone else's family, but if that's what it takes. And it's not like their sweet innocence. They brought Cazador just as many victims as I did. You're not getting sentimental, are you? I thought you were with me on this. Then we'll deal with it. It can't be worse than everything else we've faced. And now we know he's skulking beneath his palace. We can take the hunt to Cazador. All right, let's go. This place stinks of rat blood and despair.
How can I help?
Good. I was just starting to miss the sound of...
What a day. Should be easy. Pretty little key. Identical to the one I took from the shapeshifter in the temple tunnels. The shapeshifter's key. Now, what's inside?
Can't give up now. These tunnels were full of shapeshifters. Father Lorgan's name is written here too. A list of names. Father Lorgan's on here. Crossed off. A target list, perhaps. Those organs in these vials. Yuck. Blood near the bed.
Notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor. You notice the blood's source. A body hidden under the bed. Blood you noticed earlier.
I'm ready.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Landlord. Contraband murdered.
Filial betrayal, is it? A tale as old as the gods themselves.
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
Balor. Dwarf.
The spell's power.
Also has got private rooms, music, and all round.
And if a patron...
Mind never quiet.
Has sticky fingers.
Not bad. I've had better days. And worse ones. Wonder what's past this.
sleeping in the gutter, then that's an emergency. Wherever we live, you get enclosures. I just want somewhere warm and safe.
Mate, it's your birthday. You just...
Your pleasure. Matt, I miss... Oh. Losing Fionn / sweet. There'll be time for tears. Cruel. I have talk with the Drow twins in the tap room. Anything else on your mind?
To enjoy himself. I barely got a moment's sleep.
I don't think
No.
Another case closed, another bottle open. Huzzah to Valeria! Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I... What? You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found? Well, that's what you need if you want to change my mind. About device. Fine. I'll buy no need, Constable. Since well.
Speak. Good sir.
Even if you have.
I know he can be set free.
If you had any bargaining chips, they've all rather floated off into the astral. You're out of luck.
I will pay any toll, serve any foul whim. Name the price.
Is there anything duller than a blade dog? I much prefer a cat.
You must want for something, need something.
Everyone does. But what I need, you do not have. And never.
You underestimate the Forgotten Prince's closest sword, Devil. it over. Much more than your fate and mine rests on it.
Even if you had it, what in the nine hells would you do with it? Think a little, Captain Voss.
He can be set free. I know he can be set free.
If you had any bargaining chips, they've all rather floated off into the astral plane. You're out of luck.
I will pay any toll, serve any foul whim. Name the price.
Is there anything duller than a loyal dog? I much prefer a cat. Yeah.
You must want for something, need something.
Everyone does. But what I need, you do not have. And never will.
You underestimate the Forgotten Prince's closest sword, Devil. Hand it over. Much more than your fate and mine rests on it.
Even if you had it, what in the nine hells would you do with it? Think a little, Captain Voss.
He can be set free. I know he can be set free.
If you had any bargaining chips, they've all rather floated off into the astral plane. You're out of luck.
I will pay any toll, serve any foul whim. Name the price.
Is there anything duller than a dog? I much prefer a cat.
You must want for something, need something.
Everyone does. But what I need, you do not have. And never will.
You underestimate the Forgotten Prince's closest sword, Devil. You must.
There is only...
You must.
Hush now. And unlike...
Whatever you discuss...
I'm glad...
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
I'd ask you, I'll admit, but no matter, at best, you have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand. I can give you the means to break him free. I suppose to you, he will be a friend. After all, no. And it's doing...
Perhaps it is true that Orpheus would ally with you against the Elder Brain. But if he...
The Orphic Hammer. And surely you realize there is an exchange to be made. You really do think
Handing that crown to this devil will be like
feeding gunpowder to a lava worm. Agree to nothing.
I have craved it ever since. That was the great. I was there the day. The screams. And Karsus. Men cannot contain. Karsus is. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils. And that I could use that crown to you. And I do not fail. The archdevil. So much I read. And these, they brought the crown back into play. Through the aid of a diabolist, somebody capable of... They must have... But if you don't kill them, it is inevitable. And when...
A simple transaction. It's take Raphael Steele and you could... But there's no guarantee. And if you take that, he claims his ambition is to unite the Hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you...
How? And it's the only way you can ensure that you remain part of this world. Oh, I'm sorry, you... It would tear you apart. I won't stop you. If you see reason, I'll...
So, the devil himself is pursuing the crown. As for whether it's truly the crown Karsus forged, well, I think it's safe to assume we shouldn't take... We must claim the crown of Karsus for ourselves.
Useful as the hammer would have been, I'm relieved we're not in the devil's debt. Once his kind has you under their thumb, they won't ever...
So, no deal with Raphael. I wouldn't want to give him the satisfaction anyway.
There you are. I thought something was blocking me from hearing Raphael. And what did he want with you? What were the terms of this deal? Tell me. You good. The devil, I doubt. I trust without my protection.
It will when you've met the drow.
Oh, Father, give me strength.
Gortash is being named Archduke. Time to pay Worm's Rock a visit.
Tell me.
More than you.
Your parasite.
What are you?
Wait. I know you.
I don't understand. Jara, what's going on?
Your head's...
Time to push my luck again. May the gods take you first. An ordinary lamp, not a trace of magic.
Hells, but no tale did justice to its ethereal beauty. How could I...
Her gaze into the woman's senses are heightened and her fire stoked.
Why should I... But perhaps there are other flavors that wrapped... Close your eyes.
You see only darkness. Her voice shines.
The all. You have one word. Tell me. What you are saying with a quiet head. You can once.
Your flesh shivers.
Open your eyes. I'll remember, and you'll remember.
The effects last.
It depends on the person.
Hey. You paid Raphael. Come here. I'm not going to start an argument. I just want to know why you're cheeky. The boss might be a devil, but he'll treat you more honest. Plenty. I'm talking to you. If Raphael can stop it, he wants to. He's a devil. It's his nature. You did. Take your time.
Which means we're getting a real...
Great depth. I suppose we will have to see if this help. You think with allies every bit, would you? That's if you have questions, it was there. Have I fulfilled my? Don't tell me which. Against all, ask it. But then, who am I speaking to? You have far more experience than I. I believe the gods can. Flattered as I am, then let us. Ready and waiting. Well, certainly waiting.
Keep your distance, darling.
thing. Pull yourself together.
There is no deal with the devil that I would willingly... Your ranks are full. You will need to make an opening. Oakfather, watch over your servant.
How high?
Hmm?
Let's move.
Look, Sharess's caress isn't just about wetting your whistle. There's dancing, dinner, drinks.
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical.
For a while, I thought that Nate... Yet since we knew... Perhaps the Shadow Druids were right, in their own twisted way. If such sorrows are the fruits... Society should be judged based on how they treat their most vulnerable. I wish I knew. At least we took Yenna in off the streets. I've been... But honestly, what would you like to know? Anytime.
Always nice to be wanted.
Whatever shall it be?
Not going inside.
I've got a long road ahead.
Brothel, pleasure house, den of decadent delight.
You look like someone whose soul needs feeding. Care to buy some art? Do come. Buy a painting. Go on, treat yourself. Do come. Lovely painting. Looking for a loving heart.
Mate, it's your birthday. You deserve to cut loose.
Apples. The librarian does this thing with her.
Butter. Oh, honey. Yes, we should stock up.
Fruit? Vegetables? What can I do you for? If
You told me the armor was at Bardon.
It was, but good armor is hard to find.
Oakfather preserve you.
No,
You are
he
not
merely offered
wearing
patronage.
armor.
The Gondians built the steel.
Yes, but they were Gortons.
My mate got thrown by a steel...
Are you a Steel Watcher fan too? Me too. I give up a kiss.
Hi, stranger. Ugh. But if it's genuine quality and a killer, thanks for warning me. But it's him that needs warning. You wouldn't eat. Since Dad died, he thinks he's cock of the bloody walk. Maybe you. Sounds good. Get you something a bit...
Put him up! Put him up! Yay! Your fist, Sil. Mine. As soon as I figure out what kind of adventurer I want to be. What do you think? Can I be a fighter? Guess old Nobber's more of a talker than a fighter. Right, you... It... Well...
Some good old-fashioned cotton.
Sir, I had no less than 2 maidens and a bachelor pouring us my daughter very
Hells. Not this again.
The brain is resisting its orders. Without all 3 stones to control it, it will soon start acting on its own will.
What comes now?
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Nails. We've got the tool for the job.
Or maybe that would be too much.
Note to self, restock 10 Towns taffeta and find an additional leather supplier. Incoming war equals increased Flaming Fist orders.
And potash invented.
Meet my mother and father.
I got it. I got it. And thanks.
Roar! Are you scared? Did you wet your pants? Did you? Did you? That's right! So how did I do? Are you quaking in your boots with fear? Whew. Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, dear! Wow! Bless us with your gentle, no, holy, spirit. No, I'm praying. There's more than... Oh, you didn't get it? I'm pretending to be a dog. Everyone likes dogs. You liked me? Oh, happy day!
To meet my mother
How
and
long do
father.
the effects last?
It depends on the person and their virility. For you...
Behold, mundane meddler, you step in the domain of a master Duh. Wizard?
W-I-Z. Oh! Know any fiendish philanthropists? Fickle fey financiers? My soul? Oh, huh? Isn't... I'm gonna be the best monk there ever...
Naba seals his lips as he empties him.
Boo! Bet you didn't even see me coming. I'm a what if no one ever... If not a rogue, then a ranger. I'm great at chasing things down. God damn... Perhaps the answer was deep inside me all along. Let me fuck.
To take? You're absolutely sure?
My good man. Every
I'll just have to try it.
My liege, I swear to you, an undying oath of... Really? But I'm ready to do anything. But I don't... These rolls, sure. I really liked... Wait.
I enjoyed it.
Enjoyed it. I had no less than 2 maidens and a bachelor clawing at my door.
Let's go to Calm's Gums. She has the most
Actually,
fabulous scent.
invented the steel
It's
watch.
perfect for a shirt.
Need something? I've got the tools for any job. Any job. Whatever you...
As if any of us imagine seeing
A hero is nothing without the right equipment. See Danthelon's dancing axe for all your adventuring needs.
Our stock isn't you.
Greeting.
You can turn off the charm, Menthar.
Blueberries.
I missed you.
Down below. Here's the key. You seem a nice... Enter. Now go on. To buy? You're already my favorite. A pleasure. Right, Sommy. You're on the door till our friend. God.
You break it.
Mr. D.
Not everyone's a...
I wouldn't keep your contact unless you're buying. Then he can wait.
Tempers are right.
Don't touch me.
Hi, Harper.
Hey.
Yes. The lad's a little...
Geraldus isn't nervous.
I understand. And you...
Jaheira's meaning is clear. Marcus was a traitor laying a trap. The same, it seems, is happening here.
The problem with... We didn't end...
Let's go.
More
Best be on my way.
Let our enemies' corpses nourish the ground.
War is an old woman's game.
tormented.
Nature shall be defended, at any cost. Every moment counts.
You still have time to surrender. I take no joy in this.
Doppelgangers. How many has she brought to Val's side, I wonder?
Mahler's mark.
Did I?
Sil and old. They were.
Everything seemed they struck.
I'm sure it. There is all.
No.
You've scarcely signed up, boy, and there is a war coming. Why die a Harper? This work is.
Yes.
Just Jay. Until we know who the false face... I have not... Tell me.
Your ruined brain lurches, and bilious intestines.
Whatever blow Minsk... And the last time I saw him... Before we... What we might... It was... I had a choice. Stay, and let word of this cult die with us. The world takes... So don't... But it has not been yours. With your help... Perhaps it need not be Minsk's either. I'm not asking for... Oh, I'll have a better...
I fought proudly alongside Harper's once.
So much for the cavalry riding. This is what we get for putting our faith in a network of
What? By the mort of Clear out then. Plenty. But I don't care much for your timing. But I like your gold well enough. Short. What do you need?
Vortash invented the steel watch?
No, he needed patronage. The Gondians built the steel watch.
Invisibility! How about this? All the Gondians and Vortash invented them.
What can we rescue? I'd give up a kidney for a tour of the Steel Watch Foundry.
Yes, darling, it's very leather-like.
Crime can pay, but not when you can't pick a pocket correctly.
You know, with my parents, remember?
what do you need? Short
Theft has been reported. A criminal act is being investigated. A criminal?
One of them in a fight. A real fight. They good armor. They're hard to find. I could wear it to dinner with your both. Simply astonishing.
Let them see you taking charge of your pleasurable destiny.
Slow down, sweetie. The librarian does this thing with her whip where you're on all fours and...
Few lodges. We need at least a double.
Was that human boy insisting on playing his acoustic version of High? One.
I don't understand why there's such a
Again.
How delicious. With pleasure.
Pleasure isn't just free.
Oppressor! I am reclaiming... Are you not? You lot hoard your delectable riches while my brothers and sisters starve. We will.
We can get in...
All is ash and meat.
I barely got a moment's sleep last night. And no, not in the business.
Was that human boy?
You have the key to my heart, is that?
I put it on especially for you. Such a type for so many.
Don't take it off later. I want to give it a good rumple.
Tell me you took the devil's deal. Tell me you will free Gith's heir. Can it be among... Take it. Istik once in the...
Think again. I will not permit your entry. No.
Questions, Istik? You seem to be lost in thought. The prince... But he will see... Yes. But you...
I brought my own.
The cat peers back. You read.
Shapeshifters in the Harpers. My dad, he got it. One of my. He took. I respect the whole Zara. He was right.
Even the venerable Harpers are compromised by the Absolute's poison. A grim turn of events.
We can't rely on the Harpers. Not when Orin has them infested.
I'd join you, but things are looking a tad...
Of course.
I thought you'd never ask.
Honestly, my heart's racing.
The Harpers have... Jaheira's support has been invaluable. Mindful, clever, maybe... Or... maybe I met her... The chest, the second... Even a stroke?
You sense uncertainty in Will's voice. He questions his father's explanation.
At the... But... It... What, though? I couldn't say. Whatever you... But my father... These murders aren't random acts. Someone...
Orin be damned. Since the swords, this, it isn't the power. You should feel shamed by the lie you told to get it. But the silver is too pure to be tainted by simple deception.
You recall another fact about silver swords. The Githyanki.
Only gifts chill. The Illithid Grand Design nears. The true heir is shackled. These are exceptional. Certainly not to break Orpheus free. A kith. The ancient.
The terrible live.
The silver injures the body. Very well. This that's. We must. The Prince of the Mark my. You might consume all the gate tadpoles gladly.
Oakfather preserve you.
Naughty, 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 little master. You have disobeyed your father's wishes one time too many. For one who fights with monsters should look to it that they themselves become a monster. When you gaze long into the abyss also gazes into you. Another will embrace what you have rejected. And that other will be your death. But your father loves you dearly. You will inherit yourself yet. Slaughter your line. Become the last of your name. Lord Baal shall have but one chosen.
memories flood back, snatches of your story written in the blood of 1,000 victims. Years spent in worship of Baal, leading his savage congregation in prayer, sacrifice, and slaughter. You were their master, and he was yours. A cruel master, a dread lord, a devoted father. All is as you feared. You are a spawn of Baal, his heir, his scion. And yet, you know you will never be free of your urge if you don't confront your past. You are not the last of your name. Not yet. There is another. The abomination wrapped in flesh you saw in the colony. Orin, it's time for a family reunion. But be wary of your confessors. Will friend turn to foe, knowing what you are? Tonight's troubled rest is, as ever, overwhelmed by your killing fate. You dangle above a dark precipice, one move away from falling. Another watches your body while it is possessed by the night. You do not dream alone.
Dark dreams? I think I can guess. Visions of blood on your hands. The blood in your veins, perhaps. For all the gifts Baal's children inherit, a peaceful night's sleep is not among them. The dreams alone do not concern me. It is what waking deeds they might inspire. Are you truly your own master? What is it you feel when Father's dreams come calling? There is one certain way. I hold it in my hand. This is your father's true legacy. Not his children, but the fear they plant in us. The savagery it blossoms into. In another time, with another of your kind, we found a better way. I would dearly like to find it again. You are what you are, child of Baal. But that need not be all that you are. You would not be the first to turn the taint in your blood to your advantage. But there are barriers a Baal spawn must overcome first. Those of your kind. Orin. I am sure you already know that so long as she lives, she will never stop hunting you. It might be that you have to turn and face her. You cannot change that. All you can choose is how you meet her. As another bloodied child of Baal? Or as yourself? All I can offer is the promise that, should you choose to do so, you will not meet her alone. For now, take what rest you can. I will watch over you this night. I suppose you'll have your answer when you wake in the morning.
No more dreams await you in sleep this night. only the warm knowledge that indeed you are not alone.
Oakfather preserve you.
Yes? Let it wait until the city proper. Ask it. I am no expert on the matter. Is not mad. He craved power, and it was Balspawn who threatened the coast, and Balspawn who... There will be crusaders who wish... But happiness is not beyond the Balspawn. It simply comes... Baal had his minions. I wonder if past experience has taught the great god to fear. Yes, the heart. We learned to take them as a marker of pride. Then you... I will not, but... So, a Balspawn can... There are things in our nature. If you are... No. They most certainly are not. It was There. Have I fulfilled my role as your wife? Which is to say, yes.
The urges are calling on you again, aren't they? I haven't seen you sleep through the night once in the past days. I knew you had some nasty habits, but I didn't want to pry over much, but bloody hells! A Balspawn! Probably more Baldurian parents scare their children with stories of your kind than mine. I thought your kind was extinct. Goes to show, you should always check your facts. So, how are you feeling? Keen to reconnect with your family? Or ready to throw yourself in an oubliette? You know, I didn't realize you and I were so alike. I felt paralyzed to do anything about Cazador for so many decades. I gave up on myself. I gave up on any hope of escape after a few lashes. Baal controls you in much the same way. I don't know how you could beat him, but I do know this. You must try. The half-life of a mind-addled slave is worse than death. Don't become his. I wouldn't live another century as one for all the moonstones in Evereska. Precious little Baal babe.
Aren't you a sight for sore eyes? I suppose that makes you quite remarkable. Though not in a way I'd envy, perhaps. From what little I can recall hearing of Baal's mortal children, not all succumb to his influence. Perhaps you can still resist your nature, if you want to.
What's on your mind? Baal spawn? Gosh. I know what it is to have a closer connection than most with the gods. But with Baal, that's not a bond I'd like to be bound with. You should be careful. Very, very careful.
As you approach Minthara, you feel her mind reaching out to yours, tentative and curious. Then it retreats, soft as a whisper.
Sorry. Old habits. I did not ask permission. When we first met, before Moonrise, I intruded on your thoughts without hesitation and took what I needed from your memories. I would not do that again, unless I had reason to think you were hiding something from me. And I do not. I did not think we would ever share anything more than an uneasy alliance, born of our mutual enmity for the Absolute. I was wrong. A deeper bond has grown between us. I trust you. But I would like to touch your thoughts again, now that my mind is my own. May I? Curiosity. When the Absolute fell silent, I thought I would be alone. I expected to spend my days among surface dwellers who knew nothing of my culture. I did not expect to meet one still sworn to Lolth, who would understand me. I did not expect you. I have been told that I am special since my mother first held me in her arms. The burden of expectation. Before the Absolute, I lived a life of certainties. I knew that I was destined for greatness because I was born to it. I also knew that my inherited privilege came with a cost. That the bonds of fellowship and family could be broken by envy and ambition. I could not enjoy the taste of food for fear of poisoning, and I could not enjoy the company of lovers and friends because I feared they hid knives behind their smiles. In spite of the danger, I was happy. I knew myself, and I understood the world around me. Now, nothing is certain. Without Lolth, without the Absolute, without my home, I do not know myself. But you do, I think. Show me myself through your eyes. Let me see what I am to you.
She joins her thoughts with yours, and you are as one. You share in her strength of mind and formidable will, but also the doubts that eat at her conviction. Those doubts cluster in swarms, and the thickest is around her sense of self. She pushes past, revealing the image of her you hold in your mind. What does she see? The cold shell of Minthara's mind melts away, and you are drawn into the heart of her. Warm, passionate, and dangerous.
I have never lacked confidence, but this conflict seems so much bigger than the two of us. It frightens me. I do not know if we will survive it, but whatever life remains to us, I would gladly spend it fighting at your side and lying with you at night.
Her mind touches yours, feather light and hesitant. A stark contrast to the confidence with which her thoughts intruded on yours in the past.
Tonight, there will be no voices, no orders, no gods. I belong only to you. I have their entire... Little wonder the surface world is in such disarray. I do not want... I say we put the devil from our... Tell me. Or show me. My mind is open to you.
Exposed to the limitless horror of your... She absorbs every detail.
Elghor. Doktak. Slayer. There are many names for you, and all of them inspire dread. You are exquisite. Ecstatically so. It makes my heart race. You must. Yours is a heritage of... We must find the Temple of Baal. Slaughter Orin. Then speak. Very well. A disparate collection. She is intelligent. It is a shame. Their devotion to preserving that notion. There are organizations like the Harper.
The dog wags his tail. A small bat he gives in and surrenders. Scratches tongue, lol.
What's on your mind?
So, I gather your affections have drifted elsewhere. Curious. I suppose it was. Though, for...
She joins her thoughts with yours, and you are as one. You share in her strength of mind and formidable will, but also the doubts that eat at her conviction. Those doubts cluster in swarms, and the thickest is around her sense of self. She pushes past, revealing the if. What does she see? Her mind cools.
We need to trust one another if we are to survive. But I want more from you than that. I want all of you. Now you can have me instead. As you wish. It is a rare occasion when I do not get what I want, but you have shown your worth in many ways. I will be satisfied to have you as an ally.
They're in little wonder the surface world is in such disarray.
I do not want. I say we put the devil from our minds and trust in our.
Tell me. Or show.
Elgor. I know. We must find the Temple of Baal. Slaughter Orin. You wish to consult me? Then let us go forth and...
There can be no respite.
Let us show them how it's done. Hmm?
I hope this is important. For your sake.
Never a dull moment.
Good. I was just a bit crowded, don't you think? Lead the way, then.
The dog wags his tail as he gives in and surrenders, scratches tongue.
New guy in trouble.
The drought.
Oh, Father, give me strength. Don't you two have rocks for brains? What were you thinking?
Yeah, you haven't even got inside yet.
I am not going inside.
Brotho!
pleasure house? Den of decadent delight?
Pleasant need something like this.
Whatever whatever we need. Does the hang?
Amen.
If you're my team, if you are in need of...
You're shopping for a suit. Dinner with my parents, remember?
Which makes him the inventor. How about we settle on the Gondians and Gortash invented them?
What does it feel like?
Let's go to Calm's Gums. She has the most...
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day. Won't be. Lower the...
Halt! The Watcher's present.
Greetings, old friend. Orin told me you were on your way here, but I scarcely believed it. Welcome back to Baldur's Gate. Welcome home. Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the ceremonial hall.
We shouldn't have any more trouble from the guards.
Is expecting you. Please make your way to the... Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the...
Are they going to arrest us? What if they throw us in jail?
Gortash is expecting you.
Let's rehearse this one more time.
Calm down, dear.
Pretend I'm
It
with
won't
Fist
happen,
and
I
tell
swear.
me.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Guard on his side. That should tell you something.
Please make your way to
Every
the
Duke's audience just
chamber.
the same as the last. Sticking up for it.
Are you here?
Cult army on...
Head up, chest up. Lord.
Sorry, these two...
If it isn't little Will, heard about his... He's up a splendid shindig. I'd hate for him.
Hush.
You're free to explore. Look, I'm off.
Because they do your...
Imagine where we...
He has a put...
Ha! You hear this? Tell my friends how safe you feel with those metal giants stamping about. All right, calm down.
Don't let them get to you.
Lady Ard...
Master Porter,
Lord Gortash.
Go on up.
Copper for your thoughts? That's a heavy weight. You are my friend. Looks like your troops all trooped up. You're excellent.
What can I do for you, my friend? Perhaps if you lost a follower or two, I prefer to... All right.
Well met.
Hells. Listen to me. I knew another like you. Gorion, they burned away their own darkness with their own... I'd love to join, but I don't think there's enough space. I like how you...
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Every Duke's just the same as the last, sticking up for each other if the sky falls around.
Go on up.
Kinspeople, Baldurians, friends, thank you for joining me on this exceptional day.
It's him. Gortash. This is it. I can practically taste his blood from here.
My father's here, Karlach. Cool your fires. He must not come to harm.
Fine. I'll wait for now. But that prick Gortash is going to pay.
Please, come forward. What a surprise this is. My favorite assassin, back from their bloody disgrace, joined with my old bodyguard.
Hang on. What? You know each other?
Oh, I'd forgotten. Your memories are quite lost, aren't they? Orin told me she'd made a fool of you. To think you and Karlach traveled together all this time and she hadn't the faintest you were one of my nearest and dearest. Let me clear up some mysteries then. It's about time, I think. You and I initiated this plot. We discussed in depth the failures of our predecessors and how to avoid them. We understood that if we were to unite, no one could stand in the way of the Dead Three. So, unite we did. First, we obtained the crown. Then we enslaved the brain. From there, it was but a small step to the most successful religious hoax ever perpetrated.
It seems so.
In Baal's name, you set your bloody daggers to cause panic in the streets, killing in the Absolute's name. You would have carried out that part of the plan, had Orin not ruined your hard work. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Myrkul's general, Ketheric Thorm. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them, all out of fear of the Absolute. The faithful will do anything in the name of their god.
It was all going so well, until you vanished. Orin informed us that henceforth she would speak for the Temple of Baal, and act on their behalf.
But she made a mess of things. Unlike you, she cannot control herself.
Hang on. What the fuck is going on here?
Have you gone soft? I find that hard to believe. One's true nature always rises to the top. When Ketheric fell, I feared the worst. That our plans would fail like so many before because of discord among ourselves. Now you've returned. We can achieve all of our dreams still. You brought Thorm's Netherstone. You know, it takes all three to control the brain. Without Thorm's, it's become vexingly willful. The Quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the Crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the Grand Design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, a bleak prospect. But it's a fate that can be avoided if you and I renew our old partnership. Together, we can still restore authority over the brain. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proves treacherous. She wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all three Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth. So I turn to you, the former ruler of the cult of Baal. Let's make our pact anew. A divine oath, sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the three are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the Absolute.
And my father?
The urge, the deplorably brutal urge sickens within you. When you level the world over, that dead world must be yours alone. But first you will rule. Then you will ruin.
What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
Let's be allies, said the viper to the frog.
We would not meddle in each other's affairs. This was our agreement. She came to us as Baal's chosen. We are but servants to our lords. Your presence here means your lord sees a purpose for you yet. I tolerated Orin, but I liked you. Perhaps a demonstration of why you need my help will motivate you to make the right decision. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
An imposter? But who in the hells?
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived. Orin is... Some conflicts are best... You carry the stone plucked from Merkel's chosen. Besides, why call you enemy when I could repair an old friendship? Even horror has a home. The Baal Temple, your old haunt, now reeks of her ichors. Do you even remember how to find it? A shame. It's a secret even to... You're resourceful. I trust you'll sniff it out. If the trail goes... It's not. But it will not follow. When it finishes, execute. The crown's magic turned the brain, and once it is freed from its shackles, I doubt we'll ever be able to bring it under control. Before you do, come and witness, as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate. Then we proceed. The Patriarchs await. Distinguished Dukes, Patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call.
Gortash!
Kinspeople, Baldurians, friends. Thank you.
It's him. This is it.
My father's here, Karlach. Cool your fires.
Fine.
Please, come forward. What a surprise this is. My favorite assassin, back from their bloody disgrace. Oh, I'd forgotten. To think you and... Let me clear up some You and I, we understand. So, unite we did. First, we obtained the crown. First, you would have... Next, the in such the faithful. It was all good. But she...
Hang on. What the fuck is going on here?
Have you gone... When Ketheric fell... you know, the Quakes... Next, a bleak... Together, we can still restore authority over the brain. Baal isn't done with you. Stand with Baal.
You should hear.
With Keth... She only cares for blood. And your blood... You've met her assassin. Or... She's If Orin... I can't let them... So I turn to you. The former ruler of the cult of Baal. Let's make our pact. Furthermore, Thornstone... And...
The urge, but first...
What do you...
I can detect...
Let's be allies, said the viper to the frog.
Then let it be writ by the black hand of Bane.
This isn't going to end well. Mark my words.